Welcome to KocoSports. I am the huge one, idiot Dave Koco from DAVKOCO.com. We're always streaming on twitch.tv/KocoSports. This is our AEW Rampage results and review and news. As always, we ask you win, loss, or tie. What did you think of the show? And I'm giving it a win. It wasn't perfect, but man, there's just so many talented wrestlers running around with the New Japan, AEW being it. I know a lot of the shoot fade and behind the scenes stuff is kind of what we mostly talk about, but I'm kind of hoping the company keeps that quiet and then we can all just focus on some of the great matches that we got coming up and some of the great stuff that's going on in AEW. I wish they kept that stuff in-house, and I just hope that we just focus on wrestling. I know a lot of people are going to blame the fans, but you got to run a tight ship there, Tony. You got to run a tight ship. But yeah, it's not perfect, but there's so many great athletes running around. It's effing fantastic. You got United Empire, which are also Will Ospreay, with Swerve Strickland, defeat Chaos via Hidden Blade opening match. It was just great seeing Will freaking Ospreay on AEW Rampage. Rampage is usually my favorite North American show. And then you got The Claim and Daddy Ass Billy Gunn defeat local competitors. I'm reading this off tpww.net via mic drop. It was a super short match, but the ending is the most important part that we can talk about here. Let me just scroll down here. I apologize. Boop, 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 boop. Right there you go. After the match, Harley Cameron from QTV came out, flanked by Hoodies. She tried to do a rap. I don't know. Man, I just don't know much about music. I was like, towards the edge, he tried to be bad, but I don't know. I don't know enough about music. That's why I don't review or critique music. I'm a super nerd that fucking overanalyzes pro wrestling and comic books. Music, I'm like, oh, whatever, that's good. Good job, everybody. Matter of fact, I'd probably be more successful on YouTube if I fucking did music. I was like, oh, man, she tried her best. Look at her out there singing a song. But basically, she starts stuff with, Daddy Ass and the Acclaimed. And then she goes up. Let me just read this word for word so I don't forget anyone. Chicago Crowd wanted to do with this. Cameron wanted to sing with the Acclaim and tried for them, but Billy Gunn cut her off. Cameron tried to impress the Acclaim with her rap skills and tried flirting with Anthony Bowens. Bowen asked she'd been kicked in the head too many times by a kangaroo because he's gay. And you know what? How do I word this? I have a lot of gay friends, and I'm really glad that the world is opening up. I'm really glad that the world is changing. But there's just something really, I don't know how to word this without being fucking canceled. But, I have a lot of Japanese gay friends. But being gay isn't them. They are gay, but that isn't the only thing they are. And I think sometimes people's sexualities, race, religion, corporation, country, political party, that's all you are. And I didn't know Bowens was gay for the longest time. Someone had to point out. And I was like, that's cool that he's so much more than just that. And I feel like there's too many people out there that's all they are. They're like, I am my corporation. I am my sexuality. I am this. And I just thought it was awesome. And also, too, everyone started chanting and cheering and clapping him on. And I just thought it was an awesome moment. I thought it was a really awesome moment. I know Bowens went on Twitter or social media later and said, I never thought they'd be chanting he is gay in a good way. And that's awesome, man. Yeah, I just hope, you know what? I'm going to take a bold stance here, boys. I just want all types of sexism and all types of isms to be done. I don't want to accuse people. I don't want it to exist. How many more years do we have to fast forward for that to happen? How many more years? I don't know. Bowens drew the biggest pop from the crowd all night, which I always thought was good. QT Marshall came out to really take the segment off the rails, distracting the Acclaim and allow one of the unmask. And the guy that unmasked was Johnny Nitro, Johnny Morrison, Johnny Hennigan, Johnny whatever, and Johnny Lucha. Was he Lucha? Johnny Mundo. That's what he was, Johnny Mundo. And then now he's Johnny TV, and he takes out Billy Gunn with a super kick. And I thought this was the weakest segment. I don't want my Rampage tainted with entertainment. I just want wrestling. But the fact that, Chicago cheered, and it was like a happy, good moment. It's like, yeah, that's awesome, man. So, I don't know. I was happy. I was like, yeah, the segment sucked balls, but it had a great moment. Let's say Chicago saved that segment. Can we all agree? Chicago saved that segment. Double salute to Chicago. 4 salutes to Chicago. Because I'll be honest, outside of Johnny TV, the fans being accepted of Bowens, that was a pretty shit segment. It was a pretty shit segment. So there you go. Earlier, there's a promo with Tony Storm. This is why I don't like champion versus champion. This promo, exactly. It just looks fucking dumb. Don't do champion versus champion. No one can handle the booking responsibilities. No one's supposed to have that much power. New Japan Noah can't handle it. New Japan AEW can't handle it. Impact AEW couldn't handle it. Stop with champion versus champion. It's just stop. We have belt collectors, I understand, and I'm pro belt collector. But it's just like you're in a lose-lose situation in that situation. Unless, God forbid, someone books the right fucking decision. There's a champ, double champ, and no, that won't happen. Anyway, 2023 Women's Owen Hart Foundation Cup Tournament first round match. Remember we used to make fun of pro wrestling in New Japan for having too long of Sky matches for match titles? Sky Blue defeated Anna J. AS via code BLUE, and Sky Blue is getting a push. I hope when they leave Chicago, that continues. And then you got Jungle Boy Jack Perry defeats DOUKI via Skull End. And I was going into this match going, what the hell's the point of this? I'm so fucking negative. Blah, 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 blah. Coco, why don't you like everything and rub your nipples for views? Da, 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 da. And I was like, you know what? Fuck, this is going to suck. And I was wrong. So I stole this meme off the internet, and this is for DOUKI. Perhaps I treated you too harshly. I thought it was a great match. I thought it was absolutely amazing. I'm definitely keeping this meme. Perhaps I treated you too harshly. I have to get another one where it's like, whoops, I'm wrong. But yeah, it was probably a fantastic match. It was super fun. There you go. Swerve Strickland and Prince Nana had a promo. DOUKI versus Jungle Boy Jack Perry probably stole the show. And afterwards, it's so funny because Jungle Boy Jack Perry was getting booed for winning. And then when they started singing his song, they started cheering. I thought that was fucking funny. And after the match, Sonata looking like $1 million comes on out with the champ, and they do a stare down, and they might have one of the best camera views ever. It looked like a comic book cover and had Sonata, but in his glasses you can actually see Jungle Boy Jack Perry. So I don't know if that was done on purpose, but if it was, cameraman, give yourself a Barry Horowitz. It might be the shot of the fucking century. It was just awesome. So yeah, they went head to head, and then did a little face off. I'm kind of not enjoying the promos between these two. Sonata's like, I don't know who the fuck you are. And Jay Perry's like, that's okay, I don't know who you are. It's like, fucking Tony, what the fuck? God damn it, Tony. God damn it. I don't know who you are, but I just beat your guy with your submission. Doesn't make any fucking sense. None of this makes sense. I don't know if this video, I think I already did. I apologize. I have short-term memory. But I've been really pushing my friend Rant and Review's channel. I don't have to. He's way more popular than me. But he came up with a big brain idea introducing people from New Japan to AEW fans. And I was like, that is such big brain, because I go on the Twitter machine, dude. No one fucking knows who these people are. Hell, dude. Tony Schiavone doesn't even know half these fucking people are. It makes you think. But yeah. You know what's weird? The fans out in the crowd know. It seems like Twitter and Tony Schiavone, like, I don't know who this guy is. What is this? We've got to stay up late to watch the New Japan's Impact possible? So yeah, there you go. Overall, I give it a win. I thought Chicago saved that last segment, and overall, not bad. I'm a big fan of Rampage. Usually have title matches, usually have the best wrestling, so I really do enjoy it. Oh, and I apologize. The best segment of the night. I literally have myself a note that says, "Hey, shithead, don't forget this segment." Right there. I can't show you, but it literally says, "Hey, shithead, don't forget about this segment." I forgot about the segment. Anyway, sometimes I am a little harsh on MJF. I think a lot of younger fans love him because he copies and steals stuff. He's doing, ECW, Sabu, and Rob Van Dam. But Adam Cole and MJF just hit a home run with these promos. Absolutely hit a home run with these promos. Adam Cole convinced MJF to accept his match with Tanahashi for the AEW World Championship and just says thanks. His blind tag team partner match against Filthy Tom Lawler at Forbidden Door. And Tom Lawler and the Filthy Animals, they were attacking. And this was 10 out of 10. And normally MJF, I'm like, oh, God damn it, this motherfucker. Fucking Jesus Christ. Fucking, what is it? Chat GPT of fucking 80s promos. But him wanting to take off his wallet, take it off. He's like, I'm coming for you, pal. Don't worry. 10 out of 10 comedy gold. And I'm normally not a comedy guy. I'm like, oh, fucking laughter. How could you son of a bitch? How could you? But I did it. I got to wake up in a few hours for Collision. But updated card for Forbidden Door 2. You got Jungle Boy Jack Perry versus Sonata for IWGP World Heavyweight, IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship, Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega. I just want that feud to never end, ever. Okay, if Will has to win it, there has to be a rematch. If Kenny wins it, Will has to get another shot. Just give me Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega forever, please, please. I've been a good boy. I'm a good person. AEW World Championship, Tanahashi versus MJF. AEW International Championship 4-way match, Garcia, Zack Sabre Jr., Shibata, and Orange Cassidy. AEW's Women's Championship, Willow Nightingale versus Toni Storm. You got the Men's Open Heart Foundation. Okay, let me start again. 2023 Men's Owen Hart Foundation Cup Tournament, first round match, CM Punk versus Kojima. It blows my mind that people don't know who Kojima is. It blows my fucking mind because he was MLW champ back in the day. Okay, yeah, maybe. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. I'm like a bad student. Like, if I know it, you should all know it. I'm a bad teacher. Guys, make sure to support Rant and Review. 10-man tag team match. You got Blackpool Combat Club versus The Elite. The Elite added Eddie Kingston. And they keep saying mystery partner, but it's Ishii. Yeah, fucking, come on, dude. Come on, internet. Lizuki Gods, Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and Suzuki. Chris Jericho made sure to let it be known. Let it be known that they're undefeated because there was an error. And they said this is the first time they tagged up. Versus Darby Allin, Sting, and Mystery Partner. Part of me saying Muda, part of me saying not Muda. I'm just all over the place. Adam Cole and Filthy Tom Lawler have been added today. And the 0 Hour pre-show 2023 Women's Owen Hart Foundation Cup Tournament first round match. Athena versus Billy Starks. And real tight spot. And those that watch GCW have been telling me so many good things about Billy Starks. So it should be interesting. Overall, I give Rampage a win. And AEW is insanely packed. It's insanely packed. Here's the thing, like, so many people pick sides because they're lazy. So many people pick sides because they just feel like a corporation's success is their success. But I think with AEW and WWE, we might have to pick sides just due to time. I always ask this question, but I find it interesting. Plus, I'd like to see who made it 14 minutes into a Dave Koco rant. Question. How many shows do you keep up with religiously and how many do you check in on? I find that to be very interesting because I don't know how you guys can watch it all. I have no idea. AAA, CMLL, AEW, Impact, MLW, NWA, WWE, GCW, New Japan, All Japan, Noah, DDT, Dragon Gate, TJPW, Stardom. If you keep up with all of it, and there's so many I'm missing. There are so many that I'm missing. If you keep up with all of it, It's impossible. It's impossible. You're either a liar or I don't know. I'm retired. Granted, I stream and write novels and do all that stuff, but I don't know. It's like impossible to keep up with everything, man. And all the shows are expanding. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. We're always on, we're KocoSports on Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and the mean streets of Yokohama. With that, I am over. Hey,